Not going to dilly-dally, guys. Let's get straight into the video. Today we're ranking dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park movies on a tier list. Right, let's kick things off with the absolute fucking king. Where is he? I'm not even gonna, beat around the bush. Okay, I might have to beat around the bush. I can't see the T-Rex. Where is he? There he is. Obviously S tier. You think of dinosaur, you think of a T-Rex. I mean, he stands on the car. That's pretty cool. He eats a guy on the toilet. Again, that's pretty cool. Gotta be S tier. Up next, to follow the T-Rex, there's only really one predator that could follow the T-Rex. I think you already know who I'm thinking of. It's obviously gonna be the raptors, the velociraptors. I can't see them. He looks closest to a velociraptor. Help my leg that I can see. I think he's overplayed though. I think maybe there's too much of them, and the velociraptor itself wasn't that big. I think it's a different raptor. Not Indoraptor. That's from the new stupid ones. Velociraptor is one of the size of a chicken in real life. So obviously it's got to be A tier just because of its presence and its history and everything, but I don't think it's S tier. I think it just misses out on that because it's overused. I mean, the T-Rex is overused, but can you really overuse a T-Rex? Right, we're going to go for a really solid herbivore right now. Herbivore? I've never seen her before. I've seen him before though. I think we're going to have to go for the Triceratops. Now, I want to put it in A tier because when you think of dinosaurs, obviously the three-horned herbivore, the big old boy who gets stroked on the head by Dr. Sittler or whatever her name is. It's a lovely old thing. I want to put it in A tier because when you think of herbivores, it's one of the first ones you think of. However, and this might be controversial, the first time we see one in the Jurassic Park films, it's struggling to breathe. So I'm going to put it in B for struggling to breathe. Right, Brachiosaurus, going in A tier with the Velociraptor. It's so cool. It's a big long neck thing. It's got a tail. It's got big legs. What more do you want from a dinosaur? Big legs, big tail, big head. Well, small head, but otherwise it's got to be up there. You think, the second you see it, you recognise it. You go, Jesus, look how big it is. It's so big. Then we've got the dead Brachiosaurus. We'll put it in D tier because it's dead. I don't know how it died. It must have been something pretty big or strong to kill it. They might have shown us in the movie. I don't remember. So we can go in D tier for dead tier. Right, who we're going to go for next? I think, right, this is one of my favourites. Going to be controversial. Headbuttosaurus. I think definitely S tier. What wouldn't you give just to be able to headbutt people and it kill them? That'd be so sick. I mean, I guess that kind of does happen in real life, unfortunately. But when it doesn't, I don't know. But it's still cool. Look, he's got a big dome on his head. If you're gonna go bald, at least have a big dome on your head. That's pretty sick. Right. I think this is similar to the Ankylosaurus, but it's not. I can't quite figure out what it is. But he's one of my favourites. He's going in S tier as well. I love him. I think he's brilliant. I think this is Carnivorosaurus or something, or something-saurus. He's like a T-Rex, but from Wish. So he's going to go on B tier because he's just you see him and you go, yeah, you're alright, but you're not a T-Rex. You're not even A tier, mate. Stay in your lane. You're a B tier. We got this guy with a horn on his face. I just look at him and go, you look stupid. You look like a mix of the Red Skull mixed with a unicorn. You're going in D tier. This little guy, right, here is where I think some of you will be confused. I think some of you will think he's D tier because he's little. But look at him, look at the little guy. He's cool. He's going in C tier on his own. I just think he's really funny. And I'd have him as a pet. I think he'd be pretty cool. He might try and eat me every now and again. I'd have to be oi, stop it. I mean, I have 2 cats. Every now and again they bite me. It probably hurts more than this guy. So yeah, I think he has to go there. Right, who have we got next? Right, we've got the Plesiosaurus. This is going to be controversial. I don't care about the water dinosaurs. I don't even know if they're dinosaurs if they're in the water. Amphibian reptiles? I don't know. Oh, I burped a little bit just how much I hate him. He's going in D tier because I don't care. Same goes with the flying ones. You know, whatever his name is, pterosaur, whatever the pterosaurs, I think they are. I just don't care. You're not as cool as the ones with big legs. I like this guy. He's duck-billed dinosaur. I can't remember what his name is. I think he's in B tier. I think he stands a good chance of fighting any of the others on the B tier. Now we have Fish Face. Now, funny story. Everyone thinks, oh, he could take on a T-Rex. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he could. I think that they wouldn't fight. I think the T-Rex was more of a scavenger anyway. But I think this guy mainly ate fish. If I'm right. I think he really wasn't interested in anything on the land particularly. Maybe small dinosaurs or like babies or like eggs. But I think he was mainly eggs and fish. I think his serrated teeth meant it was better for fish. So he can't be an S tier because like, he wouldn't stand a chance against T-Rex really. I think A tier. I think he's kind of cool. Oh, I don't know if A tier is a bit high. We'll leave him an A tier and we'll see how we get on. Now up next we have this man's nose. I think he's definitely an S tier dinosaur. Look at the size of it compared to the dinosaur. I mean, you know, he could definitely take on the headbutting one with his nose. I also relate. I have quite a big nose, so I feel his pain. So he's definitely going an S tier because people with big noses are cool. Up next, definitely S tier, Stegosaurus. I mean, he's just cool, and he's just cool. Like, he's got thick plates on his back. I think the theory is they weren't used for like defense, or they weren't used to scare away predators, but more as a sort of show and a display of attraction for a mate and for mating purposes. It's been years since I was literally like 12 years old when I super got invested in dinosaurs and did loads of research and stuff. So my memory is pretty bad. That was like 15 years ago. But I think the theory is, I think there's two theories. One is they could fill them with blood to cool down or express heat away from their body. And also another side effect of this is they would change colour potentially, showing their attraction in a mate or showing something to do with mating. That's pretty cool, you know. We have Lava Dinosaur. Again, I can't really tell from this what he is. Again, he looks like a discount T-Rex. You know my thoughts on them. Up next, we have the duck-bill ones running quite fast. It could be an iguanodon in the background. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Gonna go D tier. Just not cool. Right, here we go. Up next is we have LGBT Dinosaur. Obviously, representation is important to me. So he's going in S tier. Then we have big face, big head pterosaur. I don't care about the flying ones, like you know. We have more of these guys who just sort of run and they're peaceful. I'm going to put him with the C little guy because I think having a pack of them as like your sort of bodyguards and then having this guy as like a parrot on you. I'm thinking of being like Pirates of the Caribbean with dinosaurs, basically. Up next, we have Shiosaurus Rex. I think we're going to have to put him in D tier. How can you be a dinosaur and be scared? And then we have Venomosaurus Rex, who looks like Venom. He's pretty cool. He's quite menacing. We'll put him in B tier. Up next, we have Ostrigosaurus. D tier. He got feathers, mate. I know most dinosaurs probably did have feathers. I don't care. We have another type of, not a Triceratops, but I can't remember what they're called. I'm going to put them in B tier. I think they're kind of cool, but one-on-one with a large predator, they only really have good defense from the front. I mean, they probably had quite thick skin or hide. Probably skin. I don't know if they had hide, like leather or whatever. But so I think they could take a few hits from the back. I'm going to not make any jokes here, but I think most of their defense came from their front and also herd tactics. I think they stood sort of butt to butt to like defend each other. So on their own, don't stand much of a chance really. Last but not least, we have another bald-headed friend. You know my thoughts on these. Go in S tier. So guys, that's Jurassic Park 1, I believe, and all the dinosaurs, although, actually no, some of these aren't from Jurassic Park. Well, you know, the Jurassic Park franchise, there's a few dinosaurs from there.